Whatever happened to these guys? Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Nickelodeon stars who fell off the map.
Stand over yonder. I want to see if I can check this grapefruit through that big hole.
I kind of just wanted to put an earring in here.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at once notable actors who appeared on Nickelodeon shows and who have since become irrelevant, or were never able to capture the level of success they once had while appearing on the channel.
Come here! Come on!
Number 10. Tadhg Kelly. Tadhg Kelly appeared in all 3 seasons of Unfabulous, which aired on Nickelodeon in the mid-2000s.
Hello? Oh, hi, Tara. No, Ben can't talk. He's in the bathroom counting his chest hairs. 3 more than last week.
Give me that, you little...
Despite its name, the show was fabulous, as it kickstarted Emma Roberts' career and became one of the most popular shows in the country, amongst the young teenage demographic.
So it's the first day of school, and I'm totally excited. I changed a lot over the summer. It's hard to explain. I'm just different.
Tadhg Kelly played Ben Singer, Emma Roberts' older brother. Unfortunately, he did not share her post-Unfabulous success.
She never listens.
At least not in front of the camera. While he has continued acting, he hasn't appeared in much of note. His IMDb filmography lists him as a production assistant on various shows, such as Chicken Girls and a couple small roles in some shorts.
Is it gonna hurt?
Shouldn't hurt that bad.
It's just so, permanent.
Well, exactly.
Number 9. Flynn. Zoey 101 is undoubtedly one of the most popular shows in Nickelodeon history. It consistently scored high ratings, and was even nominated for an Emmy for Outstanding Children's Program.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just, checking the flag.
You would think that starring in it would serve as a major launchpad for promising careers. Flynn starred as Chase Matthews, the first person that Zoey meets at the academy.
Hi, guys.
Hey, what's up, Zoe? What are they doing here?
Thinking about trying out for basketball.
Unfortunately, Flynn's post-Zoey career hasn't been spectacular. He appeared in a film called Return of the Killer Shrews, a couple of episodes of Lifetime's Devious Maids, and a few movies you've likely never heard of. Number 8. Beth Denberg. Beth Denberg was an original cast member on a different kind of Nickelodeon show titled All That.
Never go up to the meanest, toughest kid in school and say, "Hey, girly boy, beat me up. Beat me up real bad."
All That was a sketch variety show similar to Saturday Night Live, except for a younger audience, which ran for 10 seasons between 1994 and 2005.
If you're a guy and you take your grandmother to the school dance, don't yell, "Hey, everybody, look at me, I'm at the school dance with my grandmother, woo!"
She subsequently starred as a panelist on Figure It Out, a show where Nickelodeon celebrity judges tried to guess a child's secret talent. Since that time, Denberg is seemingly chillin', mostly. In 2012, she filmed a brief cameo for Workaholics, and recently appeared alongside her All That castmates for a reunion on MTV's improv show Wild 'N Out. So yeah, not a whole lot.
I got some vital information for you. I'm high as
Number 7. Tamberelli. Tamberelli is another Nickelodeon veteran. He starred as Little Pete in The Adventures of Pete and Pete, and became a cast member alongside Beth Denberg on All That and Figure It Out.
New record!
Unfortunately, not much became of Danny after that. Aside from providing the voice of Jimmy in Grand Theft Auto 5, Tamberelli has stayed away from the camera, instead opting to play bass and sing in his band Jounce, who are still touring as of 2018. He's also stayed in touch with his Pete and Pete co-star, Michael Morana, through a podcast called The Adventures of Danny and Mike, so hit that up if you're feeling particularly nostalgic. Number 6. Josh Server. Josh Server was yet another All That cast member, and the only one to remain throughout the first 6 original seasons.
Man, Walter, get those frisbees out of here. Hey, don't bag on Walter like that. Man, beat it, pizza face.
After his success on All That, Server appeared on Figure It Out and played a few bit roles in shows like Kenan and Kel and The Amanda Show. However, his vigorous career quickly deflated, and Server was resorted to single-episode appearances in various series and several reunion specials. In 2018, he appeared as a contestant on All New Double Dare and played Mr. McConnor in an episode of Game Shakers.
Jeez, I've never seen a kid who couldn't peel their own banana.
Number 5. Jamie Lynn Spears.
Britney's little sister, Jamie Lynn Spears.
It's tough following an older sibling's success. It's even tougher for Jamie Lynn Spears, who has been overshadowed by her older sister her whole life.
What are you doing? I'm giving out the final award.
Well, isn't this a lot of pressure and stuff? Do you want me to help you out?
Nonetheless, she found significant success playing Zoe on Zoe 101, only to have that momentum disappear when she announced that she was pregnant at 16. The news generated significant controversy, as Spears was criticized for supposedly betraying Zoe's innocent ideals and good girl tendencies.
I was the baby of the family having a baby, so for them, it was out of love, but the reactions were exactly what I expected. And
her acting career took a major hit, and she subsequently became a country singer. Her debut EP, titled The Journey, was released in May 2014 and reached number 24 on the country chart. Number 4. Irene Ng. Irene Ng played the ambitious overachiever Shelby Woo on Nickelodeon's The Mystery Files of Shelby Woo, which aired for 4 seasons between 1996 and 1998.
Shelby, look what Whistler's Dairy just sent us for cracking that case last week.
oh, a cheese gift pack. Well, I guess it's the thought that counts.
After a few guest roles, including on Figure It Out, Irene retired from acting and focused on her schooling.
Maybe my problem was the crime hit close to home.
Apparently, Irene Ng is quite the achiever herself, as she graduated from Harvard and went on to work as a banker for Merrill Lynch.
You wouldn't believe all the stuff I get to do.
According to her Wikipedia page, Irene has since left the banking biz behind and is now a Mandarin Chinese teacher at a preschool she founded with her family. Number 3. Nathan Kress. Alongside Zoe 101, iCarly is easily one of the most popular shows in Nickelodeon history. Nathan Kress was lucky enough to be on it. He played Freddie Benson, Carly's neighbor and technical producer of her web show.
Freddie, were you just looking at your peephole waiting for me to come home?
No!
Freddie?
Yes.
Kress has acted in various movies and shows since iCarly's end, including Into the Storm. He's also become a talented voice actor and lent his voice to Star Wars Rebels, where he played Wedge Antilles. In 2015, he married his Into the Storm co-star London Elise Moore, and the two gave birth to a daughter in December 2017. It's nice to see a child actor turn out so well, even if he's not in the spotlight.
We reconnected in August of 2014, right as the movie where we met actually was finally coming into theaters, so that was my excuse to talk to her again.
Number 2. Kel Mitchell. While Mitchell saw success on All That, he's perhaps best known for his work on Kenan and Kel, where he portrayed Kel Kimball for 62 episodes and a TV movie.
Who do you think you are? Huh? Acting all orange and carbonated. I hate you. I hate you. Why don't you just get out of here?
His other half, Kenan Thompson, has seemingly left Kel behind, having since made a name for himself in the non-tween demographic as a cast member on Saturday Night Live. Meanwhile, Kel has starred in numerous direct-to-video films and has appeared in multiple bit roles on television. Luckily, he landed a steady gig playing Double G on Game Shakers, a Nickelodeon show about 2 kids who make an app for a science project, but that's pretty much his biggest role since.
And since I like making money and we're all partners, I also got you kids.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
This guy sounds like a complete jerk. I mean, how could anybody be so selfish and uncaring? You know, I'll tell you, Brad, if your friend really likes this guy, then she'll find some way to tell him, because he's liable to end up with no friends at all.
I'm Randy.
And I'm Mandy.
And this is Cooking with Randy.
And Mandy. Hi, Randy.
Hi, Mandy. Tell me what's cooking.
Hey, Addie.
Jake, what are you doing here? You're like perfect. I mean, you know.
Thanks.
Number 1. Devon Werkheiser. Werkheiser had quite the career on Nickelodeon.
I made the cut!
He starred as the titular character in Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, as well as a Nickelodeon TV movie called Shredderman Rules. Since that time, Werkheiser has continued working in film and on television, although nothing he has done has brought comparable attention. While Werkheiser hasn't necessarily left acting behind, he seems to be working primarily on his music now, and his second EP, titled Here and Now, was released in June 2015. His IMDb filmography lists 2 more movies in 2019, Santa Girl and Crown Vic, so only time will tell what the future holds for him. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.